The newest 7-star Tera Raid has just been announced, and it is going to be a Ghost type Typhlosion. I'm personally very excited for this one. I think this one's going to be really fun. So let's kind of go through what potential movesets Typhlosion might have. So obviously it being a Ghost type, it's only really weak to Ghost and Dark, and since Ghost is weak to itself, your best bet is probably to take a Dark type Pokemon. So for movesets, Typhlosion, obviously he's going to have a Ghost type move, so most likely Shadow Ball, but he might have Shadow Claw. Obviously going to have a fire move as well, so I want to say either Fire Blast or Flamethrower. For the extra moves, there are many possibilities to try and get like some coverage out there. Solar Beam, Focus Blast, Play Rough would be really interesting because of the Dark type counters that it could have. You know, Rock Slide. There's so many moves that Typhlosion could have, so we will have to kind of wait and see which move will cover up like those last two slots. Personally, one move that I'm pretty scared of is the Will-O-Wisp, because, you know, Will-O-Wisp is traditionally like a move that like a lot of ghosts have. If you want to run like a Pokemon that does physical damage, obviously if you get Will-O-Wisp, you're kind of crippled. So I think that a lot of Pokemons with like Taunt or even like support Pokemon are going to be really huge for this raid. So let's take a look at some Pokemon that I think will be really good. So let's start off with Hydreigon. I think Hydreigon's probably going to be one of the better Pokemon for this raid. Really high special attack, and you are a special attacker, so even if Typhlosion does have the Will-O-Wisp, you can choose to just ignore that, get burned, whatever. You can set up nasty plots and you can just fire back with Dark Pulse. If you want a little bit more of a beefier option, Tyranitar is an amazing Pokemon. Let's hope that Typhlosion doesn't have a fighting or a fairy type move, but if it doesn't, Tyranitar will be a star, a very high HP, natural special defense. With the Sandstorm, you will be a beef tank. You can set up Dragon Dance and you can hit really hard with Crunch. And on top of that, you also have the Taunt, so if it does have the Will-O-Wisp, you can just say, I don't care, you're taunted, you're not burning me. If Typhlosion does not have any physical moves, Blissey is the best choice. Super high HP, really high special defense, and you can just pretty much support your team. Ghost will not hit you, Fire and any other special move will do nothing, especially with some leftovers. You have your Heal Bell to potentially get rid of burns, and you also have the option to set up Light Screen to even further boost defenses, and you have Thunder Wave to try and cripple Typhlosion. Another really good option is Houndoom. So Houndoom does have the ability Flash Fire. If the Typhlosion wants to hit you with fire type moves, you're not going to care. You're going to get that boost in your special attack. You can set up a nasty plot to even further boost your attack, and then you can hit it with either Snarl or just fire off some Dark Pulses. Another really good supportive Pokemon is Umbreon. So Umbreon, just like Blissey, has very high special defense, very good base HP. You have the option to taunt to prevent it from, you know, getting that burn on your teammates. You also have the Snarl as well to further decrease its special attack. And you have the option to go with your Wish and set up a Light Screen. So honestly, Umbreon, just like Blissey, very good option here. And last but not least, this is kind of like, you know, not as good as the Hydreigon because you do need to taunt if Typhlosion does have that Will-O-Wisp. If it doesn't, this is just as good of an option. You have your Dragon Dance, you have your Stab Crunch, you have your insanely high 139 base attack, and you have pretty decent bulk, like 101 special defense, 105 base HP, no laughing matter. So yeah, if you're looking for an alternative to the Hydreigon, you have your Roaring Moon, which is also a great option. And those are the ones that I think mainly are going to be very useful, but if there's any that you know that also are like a very viable option in this raid, let me know in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you in the next one.